So I'm taking a walk at my local park that I talk about a lot. I love coming down here and I love watching the seasons change here. And we are starting to get color here, which is awesome because I love this time of year. You guys know that. This does make a really big loop. I'm not doing the big loop today. I'm just going to do the lower part of the loop, which is the fun part of the loop as far as I'm concerned, because it goes through the woods. You don't have to really do it through the woods. You can do the whole lower half by the pond or lake. But I prefer the path that goes through the woods. So that's where we're going to go. And I'm sorry, this is handheld obviously, so if it's too shaky, guess don't watch. I don't know what these purple flowers are. I need to figure these out because there's so many of them around, and I'm not sure if there's something that I could dye with or not. Anybody know what these are? I don't know. I meant to look it up after I was here last time. Lots of goldenrod. I know I can dye with goldenrod. Matter of fact, the upper part of this loop has like just huge fields of goldenrod up there right now. But I've already experimented with goldenrod, and I'm not really in the mood to do it again right now. So anyway, let's go into the deep forest. Not really, but into the woods. It's so peaceful down here. I hardly ever see anybody else down here, which makes it amazing. You can see the lake through the trees. This is where I come to paddle a lot of mornings, usually late spring, early summer. I have not been down here to paddle in months now. It's September. It was probably, I don't know, maybe June was the last time I was down here. The lake kind of gets overgrown with, I don't know, algae later in the summer in different parts, so it's not as much fun to paddle through, but plus it also just kind of gets hot and icky. So I like to paddle in cooler weather. There are so many really big trees up in here, and I'm going to show you one of my favorites later. But like, this is a big tree. There's a really big tree. Where is it? Over through there. Can you see it? Like, if you look there, I know it's not visibly really big from right here, but I have never yet found a way to get through to it because it's very briary around there. But I really want to go check it out sometime. I should maybe try doing that today because it's not muddy down here right now. Usually it is. There, you can kind of see here. We'll go down by the lake a little bit. You can kind of see some of the algae buildup that I was talking about. And there is a road on the other side of the lake too. I passed those motorcycles earlier today. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a pretty little lake. But all that overgrowth. Earlier in the year, I can paddle right up to this bank, to the edge of the lake, pretty much the whole way around. But I can't do that right now. So here, while we're here, I'll show you my favorite tree. It's right here. It's right here by the lake. I can come visit it by the lake. It's a pretty big one. It is an oak tree. But I love it because it's got this at the bottom, and you just know that elves and gnomes and fairies hang out here, right? I call it my magic tree. or the magic tree. I guess I shouldn't claim it specifically as mine, but it's my friend, and I love to come visit it. And it's so tall and pretty. It's definitely a diseased tree, but it's okay. It's still hanging in there. Bye, tree. I'll see you later. Okay, so there are definitely, there's acorns on the ground. Up here, I was seeing some other nuts. Now, see, you cannot walk through there. I thought you could walk the whole perimeter of the lake, but there is this one area you have to actually go through the woods. So we're gonna do that. Where are the nuts? I was seeing when I came through here. Yeah. What is this? I know I should know what this is, but I also, is it a beech? No. Beech? It's not beech. Is it beech? I don't know what this tree is, and that's what I'm assuming it came from. I'm unsure. Or maybe that tree? I don't know. But there are several of these nuts on the ground. Are they chestnuts, maybe? I'm really not sure. I don't know, maybe I'll take a couple with me just to try to figure them out later. These vines used to all be up in the trees, and they fell this year since I was here earlier. So I kind of have to watch the path. It's amazing how much more grown up everything is at this point in the year compared to earlier in the year. I mean, it's not surprising because obviously things grow in the warm months, but I feel like I was here at like prime growing season, and it was not nearly this lush. So, and of course things are going to start to die back now, but that is the cycle. I feel like I've been down here probably every season. Definitely in the spring and the fall. I don't know that I guess I've come down here maybe in the summer, but not midsummer, not, when it's super lush. And I have come down in the winter. I'd really like to come walk down here after we've had a nice snowfall. Problem is, we have not had a nice snowfall in quite a long time. We need to have a good snowy winter. But yeah, it's just very brambly right here. I love how the trees are just all mishmashed together, and it just looks so magical to me. I love it. It is, for reference, it's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon right now. And, being late September, that means sunset isn't really too far off, because by about 7 it's usually pretty dusky. And that late fall or that late day sunlight fades pretty rapidly. All the mossy rocks. They're just so pretty. There's some holes. Somebody's in and outdoors, I suppose. It's actually in the low 70s today. It wasn't super humid or anything because it's kind of too late in the year for it to be humid here, but it definitely feels close in here. Oh look, there are apples. Oh my gosh, there is an apple tree here. That I have never noticed. How cool is that? Huh. There's like tons of them. Oh, and one just fell behind me. How funny. So I guess these are apple trees. Yeah, I can see the apples up high. That's cool. I did not realize these were apple trees. I obviously am not good at recognizing my flora just based on the look of the trees. Some things I know, like maples and oaks and black walnuts, but apparently not apple trees. Okay, so we are coming out here to the path that goes along the lake, and this, oh look, this is what I'm pretty sure is elderberries. I need to verify that before I start picking these, because I know there are other things that look like elderberries but aren't. So I'm going to use my online identification app to see if I can verify that they're elderberries. If they are, I'm going to cut some and take them home to dye with. If they're not, I'm going to just leave them be. Okay, so the verdict is no, this is not elderberry. It is viburnum. Basically, based on the leaf structure, it is very different than elderberry. So I am not going to cut any of these just because I don't know if I can do anything with them anyway. Oh, look. This is a moth caterpillar, and I can't remember what it's called, but the caterpillar is so much prettier than the actual moth. The moth is really pretty boring. I can't remember. I looked it up earlier this year. Anyway, I'm probably not going to walk down along the lake right now just because my phone is dying and I do need to get back home. But if you want, I'll take you back on the walk back to the car with me until my phone dies. And these, I can't remember what these are. I'm so bad at remembering my plants. Anyway, let's go back. And hopefully we won't get hit on the head with an apple falling, because I keep hearing them fall. That's if you want to really have a waterfront picnic. Oh, look, there's a little crab apple. Huh. I only see one of those. At least it looked like a crab apple. I can smell the lake water. I mean, it's not a bad smell. It's a very earthy kind of smell, which I guess is a weird description for water, but it really just smells so good. The other thing I tend to do when I come down here is I always carry a bag with me and pick up garbage because people are pigs. I just don't get it. But hey, whatever. I'll pick up your trash. The last time I was down here with my mom and I didn't have a bag with me, there was like a huge amount of beer cans. I don't see them. Maybe somebody else picked them up. Oh, no, I see them. They're down there. But I just heard a frog or something hop over here. I don't see him now. Let's see if we can spot any frogs. It's kind of the wrong time of year to see them, I think. There's lots of little raccoon footprints, though. I'm sure there's plenty of raccoons here later in the day and early. But when I paddle, oh yeah, I can see one. Let's see if you can see this frog. Let me see if I can zoom. Do you see him? Right there. I'll move my finger so maybe it'll... There he is. Oh, he's so cute. There's probably bunches of them. I'm just not seeing them. Anyway. Alright, sorry. That was a fast move there. Twirl. Oh yeah. Here's all the beer cans. Okay, I'm going to pick these up. Hang on. Okay, I got the beer cans. Kind of cutting cross country here to get back up on the path to the car. So, I just can't believe how dry it is down here right now. I mean, we haven't had a super wet summer, but it feels like we've had rain, and it's just amazing to me. Maybe it's always drier at this point in the year. I don't know, because like I said, I'm not often down here in, late summer, and I guess maybe I haven't been down here at this point in the fall. Oh, look how pretty, though. Just look at all that goldenrod up there. Wow. I love these colors. And in another couple of weeks, that hillside will just be so colorful. I'll have to come back down and share it with you. From the start of the trees turning so far this year, I think it looks like it's going to be a promisingly colorful fall, which is awesome. Because some years, depending on the weather and everything, you don't get super vibrant colors, but I think this year we're going to have some good ones. So there's I don't know how well it's focusing now because the light's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know, that hill over there is pretty too. I don't know what crop is over on that hill, but it's pretty. This park, the park's been here since the 70s when they put the dam in, which is what this little lake is. It's a dam, part of the Jacobs Creek watershed. But anyway, the park associated with the dam has been here, but this part of the park that has this access to this path around the lake, I'm sorry, I don't know that you can really see anything if I point the camera in the other direction because the sun's in front of me. Anyway, this they only put in a couple of years ago, and I found the trail. Well, I kind of knew it was here, but I walked it for the first time in the fall of 2018. So last year was the first time I really got to be down here at different points in the year. And then this year I didn't walk it as much. I don't know why. Actually, Bill and I did come down here a few times around the beginning of the pandemic stay-at-home stuff because it's close to home, and when he was on his lunch break we could just walk down here. I mean, not drive down here, but then we can walk around down here. He's more partial to walking on the rails to trails that we have around here, though, because they are less mucky. I don't mind the muck. I'm fine with muck. So anyway, all right. I'm gonna head back up to the car, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it because again, light, sun, I don't know. And they also finally have garbage cans at this parking lot where I'm going to dump all of these cans. Unfortunately, they do not have recycling, which is an issue around here that I won't even get into because it really, really annoys me. But anyway, all right, I'll be back with you in a bit. Oh, look at these pretty little purple flowers right in the gravel. You're so sweet. Okay, back in the car. I've thrown out the beer cans and the pop bottle, and accidentally I threw out those nuts that I was going to take home with me too. But I think I remember what they look like, so I'm not too worried about that. I can look those up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little walk. I won't know what all the footage looks like till I get home, but hopefully I can put something together and you can enjoy the little walk with me here in early fall in southwestern PA here in the Laurel Mountains region. So we'll have to do it again. And I have sanitized my hands with hand sanitizer after picking that stuff up, just so you know. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.